What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Super Draft MLB player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, giving you guys 5 picks to get you winning some money over here on Super Draft. As always, if you haven't signed up for Super Draft, would highly recommend you check them out as a player props website and app where you can win money off of picking the over and under on things like player strikeouts, bases, walks allowed, hits allowed, etc. Go ahead and use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match on your first $25 deposit today. Again, that is code KJKDFS. Go to lock it in, get that free money offer. Start winning some money over here on Superdraft with these picks today. And I do have a custom landing page as well where you can get the offer. If you prefer to go this way, you can just click that link down below in the description. Once you get to this page, go on down to get offer. Click on that. You'll get that $25 match on your first $25 deposit. So let's talk about it, guys. If you enjoy, would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. Like goal on all these videos is going to be 200 likes. We went 3-1-1 yesterday. We had the Trevor Story over 1 bases. He put up 5. Trey Turner over 1.5 bases. He had 4. Roberto Castellanos over 5.5 hits allowed. He allowed 10 hits. And then we had the over 1 base for Byron Buxton. He pushed. He only got 1 base. And the over 1.5 bases for CJ Cron. He let us down with no bases. So that officially makes us on a 7-2-1 run. Looking to keep it going. Looking to go 5-0. Always the goal. You can mix and match these picks if you'd like to mitigate your risk a little bit. You can put them all on the same ticket if you'd like. When you can 20x your money over here on Superdraft if you get all 5 right. Whatever you're feeling, just know the risk that comes along with that. If you want to mix and match to kind of mitigate your risk a little bit, you can go about it that way. So let's talk about the picks today. We go game by game as always. And I'm going to start in the Washington Nationals game. This game comes in a 9.5 over under. And I'm going to be targeting some Colorado Rockies bats today. They have a 4.75 implied run total. And they're taking on Aaron Sanchez, who is not good in a good hitter environment as well. Washington Nationals ballpark, as far as Nationals Park, you can see a lot of green going on as far as National Park's concerned. They are the road team, which means they get the guaranteed top of the 9th inning at bats as well. And if they can get to Sanchez early and get him out of the game, they're going to get to see some of those terrible Washington Nationals bullpen arms. So I like them to do that today, and I want to be targeting some bats and just looking at why across the board as far as Aaron Sanchez is concerned. Really bad stuff. He only has a 14% K rate, only a 7.3% swinging strike rate. Does a decent job of keeping the ball on the ground, but he still gives up a 481 slugging to righties and a 375 slugging to lefties. And just does not miss any bats. So the ball's going to be put in play early and often in a good hitting environment like Washington. Good luck. Probably gonna have some difficulties here. So number 1 pick on the video is going to be Charlie Blackmon. I like the over 1.5 bases for him tonight. Once again, just terrible numbers for Aaron Sanchez. And then you look at Charlie Blackmon's ability to hit right-handed pitching. Really good. He has a 220 ISO with a 330 WOBA against those right-handed pitchers. So I want to be leading things off with him. The ball's going to be put in play a ton, man. I think he can, rack up either 2 singles, maybe a double, maybe get a triple. Who knows? But regardless, I think he racks up, over 1.5 bases tonight. That's going to be pick number 1. And then pick number 2 is going to be the other really good hitter on the team, CJ Cron. He let us down last time out. I'm going right back to the well. Unfortunately, he didn't do anything for us, but he does feature a 260 ISO with a 390 WOBA against right-handed pitching. And like I said, probably don't have to worry about these guys striking out too much against Aaron Sanchez, which is half the battle when it comes to the current day MLB. So I do like the over 1.5 bases for CJ Cron. Pick number 2 on the video. That's going to be the first 2. Next 2, we're going to be heading on down to the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. The Red Sox come with a 5.71 implied total, taking on Kyle Bradish, who's really struggled introducing himself into the majors for the Baltimore Orioles. In Fenway Park tonight, great hitting weather, 16-mile-an-hour winds blowing out to left center, 74 degrees. The Red Sox have a 5.71 implied run total. And after being just ice cold, they are now red hot. So the Red Sox bats have come alive here. And I expect them to continue to produce here tonight against Kyle Bradish, who's just been really, really bad. I mean, you look at the hard contact that this guy's giving up right now. He's featuring a 43.8% hard contact rate. Not good. Only a 10.8% swing strike rate. Not terrible, not as bad as like Aaron Sanchez, who we talked about earlier, but he only has a 19% K rate to righties and a 32.6% K rate to lefties, which is somewhat interesting, but we only have a 12 innings pitch sample size, a limited amount of hitters he's gone to. Overall, he's just been bad. I'm not going to factor in those splits quite yet unless he extends that into, a further sample size, and then I'll take it a little bit more seriously. But for the time being, the guy's allowing a ton of hard contact. He's not faring too well in the majors, and he has to take on a Boston Red Sox team tonight that's red hot in Fenway with great hitting weather. And then you look at Fenway Park as far as a hitting environment overall, it's pretty good, man. Pretty good overall. Lots of yellow in the outfield, but for the most part, I mean, lots of yellow and green going on. The only thing that's a little bit tough is the right field home runs. But outside of that, Fenway, going to be a great place to hit, especially with this hitting weather. And I want to take advantage of two guys on the Red Sox tonight. Pick number 1, we're going to be going with the over 1.5 bases for Rafael Devers. Really good hitter with elite numbers against right-handed pitching. Looking at his numbers against righties, he features a 320 ISO with a 410 WOBA. That's really, really good. And then second in line, the other guy that's hitting righties really good is JD Martinez, a 240 ISO with a 430 WOBA. I want to be taking him as well. I like the over 1.5 bases for Rafael Devers. It's pick number 3. Pick number 4, I like the over 1.5 bases for JD Martinez. I think both these guys able to get 2 bases tonight. I think the Red Sox rack up a bunch of runs against Kyle Bradish, and I'm going to be taking advantage of their offense with the Superdraft player props picks. So those are going to be the next 2. And lastly, capping things off, one of my favorite picks of the entire day is going to be Shane Bieber taking on the Detroit Tigers. The Detroit Tigers, I talked about this earlier on my Prize Picks MLB video, and I will be targeting this as well over here on Superdraft. This is probably my favorite prop of the entire day. And it's the Shane Bieber strikeouts against the Detroit Tigers. The Detroit Tigers are really bad. They feature a ton of strikeouts in their lineup. Shane Bieber is an elite pitcher with a ton of K stuff. He has a long leash. He's been up right around 100 pitches in each start. Features a 30.2% K rate overall with a 15.2% swinging strike rate. He has a 26% K rate to righties and a 35% K rate to lefties. And then looking at this Detroit Tigers lineup up and down as far as what they feature for their bats, lots and lots of strikeouts, I can tell you that much. Starting from the bottom up as far as the strikeout rates in these bats, 33% K rate for Hill, 25, 28, 27, 22, 33, 23, 19, and 25. So essentially, every single bat in this lineup has a 20+% K rate, many of them pushing 30%. And they have to take on the likes of Shane Bieber, who has elite K stuff. So good luck. He just took on the Detroit Tigers his last outing as well. He struck out 10. I'm expecting a lot more of the same for him. I'm going to go with the over 6.5 strikeouts for Shane Bieber. And that is going to be pick number 5 on the video today. So those are my 5 picks to get you winning some money over here on Superdraft. You can mix and match them. You can put all 5 in a ticket and try to 20x your money if you want to take that risk, whatever you're feeling. But if you sign up today, use that promo code KJK DFS, they will match your first $25 deposit instantly. You get a free $25 to play with. You can use that code KJK DFS, or you can click that link down below in the description. Like I said, that'll shoot you on over to this custom landing page. When you see the KJK DFS logo, you know you're in the right place. Click that get offer. Get the free $25 match, lock in these picks, and start winning some money over here on Superdraft, guys. So that's all for me in this one. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. Wishing you guys all the best of luck on your Superdraft player props tonight, and we will see you in the next one.